Most of the time when people are referring to slop Roblox games, they are talking about these games that are very cash grabby and low effort. Now, the Roblox community has a love-hate relationship with these games. People will complain that these games are ruining the platform, but the actual player base of Roblox can't seem to get enough of them. This past weekend, a few Roblox games that I've contributed to have updated, so I'll be fully transparent and share with you guys the stats of some of these games and what the revenue is looking like, so you can also get an idea of how much developers are really making. And I'm also going to be sharing some sauce on how you can easily get into this yourself. Now, personally, as a developer, I do have mixed opinions on these games. Despite these games being extremely easy to produce with pretty much little to no risk of failure, I highly encourage developers to innovate and create things that they actually want to make, because at the end of the day, that's why a lot of us came to this platform in the first place. I mean, for example, the game in the background that you're watching right now is literally my unreleased passion project fighting game, but unfortunately, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that this is a game that's paying the bills. In fact, this game that I'm playing in the background is so expensive to make, it's basically a bill itself. For some context, these games were made using my templates, and I cannot stress this enough. If you want future templates, go to the first link down in the description, discord.gg/templates. When they drop, and they are gone fast. We're talking less than 24 hours. So stop asking me to re-release them after they sell out. I will not bring them back. Before I actually skip to tomorrow, Saturday, when a lot of these games will update, I do want to talk about these 4 games here, because these are probably 4 of my favorite games that were made with the previous template. I know there's a ton of games with over 1,000 CCU, but I genuinely cannot cover every single one of them in one video. It's just ridiculous. I want to talk about this game first. So Don't Wake the Soccer Players, obviously using the Don't Wake template. I'll just join this real quick. But the owner of this game, bro, he literally just makes games and then changes the character to soccer players, and it does well every single time, because this sport is huge, bro. Like, this is like a global, I don't know, it's just big, bro. If you guys want me to do the stat analysis for this game, I can. However, I think I'm going to focus on a different game, and I'll show you what that game is very shortly. We're going to be looking at Don't Wake Up the Cars. I don't really know what the significance is with cars recently, these types of games, but this is another template. Obviously, it's doing 2,000 active players, and if we check, this is why this is going to be like the main subject of this video, because this game is actually going to update tomorrow with admin abuse, and it's doing 47,000 interested on an update. So hopefully this game peaks tomorrow. It should definitely peak tomorrow, and I'll show you guys, I'll literally show you guys how that all plays out tomorrow. But you can see if I play the game, I mean, it's literally just the exact same Don't Wake template. And you can see it's just cars driving around. So yeah, you actually drive them, which I think it's like probably part of the reason why this does so well, because you're literally driving away from the police. But again guys, it's the same framework, so I mean, it makes it extremely easy to implement something like this. Now, the last 2 games, I'm gonna brush over fast. I'm not gonna actually play them, but Don't Wake the Gardener and Don't Steal the Brain Rots, also again with the template. This game, I want to talk about this because I believe that this is the highest, well, I guess this is technically the highest CCU game out right now, but this game did peak today at 11.1 thousand CCU. That is just insane. That is the second highest CCU that a template of mine has ever done. So huge congrats to the owner of this game. You know who you are, you're watching this video for sure. And then lastly, I want to talk about this game before we skip to tomorrow when Don't Wake the Cars updates. This game is using the template. However, I've never seen somebody package their game in this way. So it's literally just, in fact, I'll play it. So you might notice it's literally the exact same template. It is a little bit reskinned, but it is the same template at the end of the day. However, to use brain rods, they've basically done Don't Wake. However, they changed it to Don't Steal, I guess, so that it's not the exact same game. Which is smart. That's really, really smart. Obviously, brain rots are the most trending right now, and you still want to be able to take advantage of them. So this person has literally just done that, and I mean, again, it works, man. They have 4.6 thousand CCU. They're making bank off of this, dude. This is actually crazy. So for this next part of the video, I'm going to be showing the stats and revenue of one of these games on update day. Please take this information in, because genuinely, I don't know where else on YouTube you will find somebody that will be this transparent about Roblox games. I mean, there's not really many people that can show games with over 4,000 active players show their revenue. There's not many people doing that on YouTube. So hopefully you guys find it interesting. All right, so it is now the next day. So I am checking up on the games and you can see they're going crazy right now. This is the game that we're going to be looking at the stats because it's currently updating. However, Don't Wake the Gardener is now on 7,000 active players. Don't Steal the Brain Rots, this one here, is now on 5.8 thousand players. So they're going up in CCU. Obviously, it's a Saturday. But guys, this game is literally going up by the minute in CCU. If I actually go here and check the last hour, bro, I mean, dude, just like 50 minutes ago, it was at 2,000 active. It normally sits around 1,000 to 2,000 active. And it just completely spiked up, like double the CCU, which is absolutely insane. So again, guys, we're going to go over the stats and the revenue, of course, because I know that's what you guys are interested in. And firstly, I just want to say the game's growth honestly comes down to this D7 retention here. Now, obviously, all these other stats are decent. They're okay. They're enough to have the game have some sort of player base. But this day 7 is literally why the game is doing so well. A lot of people I see have good average playtime or good D1, but if you're D7 or D30, because a lot of people don't know D30 is even a thing, but D30, if these stats are green, your game is going to have some decent longevity. It's honestly the #1 reason that a lot of these games fall off. It's just their retention is not that good after about a week to a month. People don't come back to the game. Anyways, guys, average playtime is looking like 12.3 minutes, which isn't bad. D1 retention is good. However, this went down, which is to be expected. It normally goes down after a while, after the game picks up some traction. D7 is really good. Again, that's what's responsible for the game doing so well right now. The pair conversion rate is all right. The ARP DAU is not the best, but I kind of know why, and I think this is going to get fixed after tomorrow. So when we get in here, it's going to be chaotic because obviously they're doing the admin abuse. But I'm going to talk to Chris after this as well about this, just to make sure I'm right. But I'm pretty sure this jet was just added last night, and this is something that I really recommend putting in your game. Not a jet specifically, but a limited time item that people can just straight up purchase. This template does not come with that. It just came with the cash, the currency, the currency stuff, and then the starter pack. So minimal monetization specifically in this template. However, it's very easy to implement something like this, and that's what they've gone and done. And I believe this is going to make their stats a lot higher. You can see, I mean, to my knowledge, this has only been out for around 24 hours. And most of it is gone. All right, so I'm an actual idiot and just straight up forgot to show the revenue last weekend. So I'll be showing it now. It's been longer, so bigger numbers. It's probably better for you guys anyway. But in the last 72 hours, this game is doing 109,000 Robux. So pretty good, honestly. And if we throw that into a DevX calculator, that is about $400-ish every 72 hours, which, I mean, hey, that's not bad, right? Daily revenue, we're averaging 24,000 a day. However, if we really look closely here, you can see it hasn't made less than 40,000 Robux ish since October 5th, I believe. It is the 19th now, so it has been making at least 30-ish thousand Robux every single day since the start of October, which is just insane, honestly. So you can see, yeah, crazy. Now, from developer products alone, this game has made 732,505 Robux, which comes up to a whopping $2,778. So I mean, that's really cool stuff. It's really cool that you can do stuff like this from making video games. So hopefully this inspires you guys. And I forgot, all the passes are literally just developer products. So that's actually just how much the game has made right there. There's also stuff like creator rewards. However, I don't think, I mean, do people really look at this? I guess that's another 239,000 Robux. So if you add all of that up, technically in total, this game has made in literally the last 20 days nearly 1 million Robux. So 971,510 Robux in about the last 20 days, I would say. And then just for the heck of it, we'll just throw all of that into the DevX calculator. This game has made $3,686 in about 20 days. Yeah, this game has literally made 3.6 grand in 20 days. Insane. And that's not even the biggest template game that we have right now. We recently had this game break 14,000 CCU, and now this is currently the record, the actual record for a template game. Insane. Okay, insane. And this game that I am currently showing the stats of only has, I believe, 1/3 of that peak player count. That should just put it into perspective right there, how much potential there is with Roblox games and how much these games are really making. You're literally hearing it here first from somebody that's in the space. You're not going to find many people like me that have access to show these numbers. Anyways, guys, you know I got to wrap this video up by bringing it back again and saying these games are very lucrative. However, these are not the only games that you have to make. Please do not feel like these are the only games you have to make on Roblox. In fact, I would say the top earning games on Roblox are the ones that are original games. Those are the better games, to be honest with you. So don't get the wrong message from this video. That's not the message I'm trying to put out, that you need to only make cash grabs and only do it for the money. It's just, I want to show you the opportunity on this platform, and that's the truth of Roblox, how much money you can really make on here. Anyways, guys, make sure to subscribe to this channel as well as my first channel. We are closing in on 70,000 subs on that channel, which is insane. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.